Here we are again. Fordman, Jack Sparrow, or Leadman, Jack Sparrow. Last time we made a film, I think it was Friday or something like that, you scaped me for my sword for Toy Biz, which is now Marvel Toys, not making the sword fit and be in my hand right. Yeah, you're right. They did not. Well, Ziggy Toy made your sword be in your hand, hold in your hand. And I, with Xena, said that someone would have made a sword with holder like that, but no, they did not. When I got my sword out, Jack Sparrow, you were gone. You were nowhere to be seen. Xena, is this truly about whose sword is more bloody greater? Is this about who's the greatest follower of the wanted bonds of good? It has nothing to do with that, Jack. I felt slighted by you. You know, you talk about how you're this. You talk about how you're good with the sword. Well, I'm good at the sword too. All right. You talk to any of them. Talk to the Beastmaster. You talk to Sinbad. You talk to Conan or Heracles or Perseus. Talk to Robin Hood if you want. Queen of Swords, I don't care. You talk to Aladdin. Any one of them. Kingling Darien. Whatever. Talk to any of them. And you'll know. Talk to Shiva if you want. I don't know. But they'll tell you I am good as a sword as any of they are. Well, Xena, I know that if you go on YouTube and you look Jack Sparrow fight Xena, you're not going to really see too many sword fights between us. You're going to see some overlap between us, but that's about it. And if I was you, Xena, see, me and you, we had this one thing that was the same. You were a warlord, I was a sea thief, and you still are a sea thief. Jack, you didn't shift. You still are a sea thief. So don't talk about atoning for what you did wrong, Jack, when you're still doing that wrong. I mean, Jack, I never went back to being a warlord or a fierce striker. You talk about how you only became a sea thief because you were against bondage. And you still are being a sea thief. How many films did you have, Jack? At least 3, 4, 5, I don't know, a lot. And you're still a sea thief. You know? So, you didn't atone for it, Jack. You may have been against bondage, but you're still being a sea thief. And like I told Autolycus, I'm going to tell you, being that way is not good. You think that being a sea thief is the only thing you're good at. So why don't you just give up being a sea thief? You know? Look, Xena, you don't know everything about me. You don't know how it was growing up in Jamaica. You don't know how it was being in Port Royal, whatever that stead was. You don't know bondage. You don't know. Oh, I know, Xena says. Bondage ain't some new thing. Bondage was an old thing. It was started a long time ago in the old world. Then it was offshoot into the new world, and it was evil then, it was evil now. So, if you say that you became a sea thief because you were against bondage, but then, Jack, you became a fierce striker and a sea thief, which is even worse, as bad as being a bondage one, of being a bondager. Oh yeah? Well, I'm going to take my sword. You're going to do what, Jack Sparrow? You're going to outfight me? I just named a whole bunch of folks that I'm as good as a sword fighter as those other followers of the wanted bonds of good. Yeah, I'm going to do that, Xena. And I'm gonna give you a head start so you can get ready and pull out your bullshit Toy Biz sword. Calling my sword bullshit. Well, you just slighted me again, Jack. Saying that my sword's bullshit. Come on, then. If you think your sword's greater than mine, you think your Ziggy Toys sword is greater than my Toy Biz sword. You don't want to start any shit with me, Jack Sparrow. You don't. Yeah, Xena, I can tell your sword is as good as mine. You're having a little hang up keeping it in your hand. It might fall out at any time. But yeah, it's a good looking sword. But I don't really know how well it's going to keep in your hand. So why don't we just put our swords away and we just say this never happened? Yeah, why not? Because at the end of the day, Xena, I do see you. I do think of you as a friend. Yeah, yeah. Same here, Jack. Same here, Jack. I, same here. Well, now I can't. Now my sword won't keep in my hand. Well, same here, Xena. Same here, Jack. I see you as a friend too. Hey, look, I'm sorry about all that. Forgive me, Jack. Yeah, Xena, I forgive you. We're both good with the sword. But you do need to give up being a sea thief. So, that was me with, Captain Jack Sparrow. Well, most likely headman or leadman Jack Sparrow, since captain's a French borrowed word. And, if you like that film, then follow us over here at Xena Pappas, which is my kin name. Anyway, if you like that film, follow me over here when I made the other film and I was with Jack Sparrow. I'm Xena Fighter Queenling, or Xena Pappas, and I'll see you later. Bye.